quality sport. It's in the game.
Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Friends, today we'll continue to play the journey of Danny Williams. By the way, this is Bongam Manish. Let's play today's game.
We're going to work on some tackling. Timing is everything in this league, so I want to see purpose and precision.
Come on, find the space!
Hi there everyone, good to have you along with us. I'm Martin Tyler, Alan Smith alongside me as usual. And we are here to watch the champions of England, Manchester City.
Yeah, this season could easily turn into something very special indeed. The champions of England, given that they're still in Europe.
Deserved champions, I'm sure we feel. And Danny Williams, interesting player. He has played quite a strong part, hasn't he?
Been impressed by him, Martin. He's shown a lot of maturity in this side. It's always easier when you're in a winning team, but he hasn't looked out of place for 1 minute.
Well, a couple of star names that we're looking at today. What do you think, Alan?
Well, two excellent attacking players we are treated to seeing. I'm really enjoying good seasons, and I'm expecting a bit more of the same today.
Here's the Crystal Palace team. Probably one of the two front men will slip behind the other and augment the midfield when required.
I think so. If they start getting overloaded in the middle of the park, that's always an option for this manager, who does like to fill his midfield.
Thank you, Selhurst Park.
Manchester City's lineup today. He looks as though the manager's set up a team here. Whatever happens, we're not going to be beaten today.
Does look that way, doesn't it? And I hope It's not a dull affair, this, because we've seen this manager set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
Milivojevic. Benteke. Williams. Now this could be interesting, pushing numbers forward in this counter-attack. Oh, in too much of a hurry. Lost control. Zaha. It's offside, and the referee's given it. Silva. Goal news from Cardiff.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 7 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. That's gone out for a throw-in. Benteke. And here they are on the attack. Gonna try one now. Was a chance maybe to hit the target. He certainly went for strength.
Nothing wrong with a connection either.
Got to say again, what a great season it's been for this club, and particularly trying to steer it through. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. He has come to the rescue this time. Safety first from the defender, can't blame him for that. Now De Bruyne. And it's going to be a throw here. Now Laporte. Goal news from Huddersfield.
It's a goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Romelu Lukaku. He ran onto it.
Williams! Coming up now, a corner. The ball's just deflected behind for that. And now he's going to sort out that earlier incident and book the player who committed the foul.
Yeah, he doesn't miss much, this ref. He's eagle-eyed, and he wanted to give the team a chance to move forward, but always going to produce the yellow for that.
Swung in from the corner. All peters out rather for them. Andros Townsend. It's a Manchester United goal that Alan McInally was trying to tell us about. I had to cut across in there, apologies for that. And that's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Gets his cross in. It's a weak cross, really, not getting past the first defender. At St Mary's Stadium, Alan McInally's there today, and he's got some news for us.
It's a goal for Newcastle United. 22 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. And here's the shot. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. Yes, it was a goal for Newcastle United. Alan McInally with that short break there, because I had to cut across him, I'm afraid, because of what was going on here. But the home team did score in that game. It's now 1-1. Christian Benteke. And that's into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Not the hardest thing he'll have to do today by any means. I think any football fan will say, when the rain comes down like it's coming down now, it's going to add to the thrills, a few spills possibly.
Well, it normally does, doesn't it? And I always used to like it, because it quite often meant you got a few more chances in the box with the bounce of the ball and what have you.
Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Can he unlock the defence, Danny Williams, with this through pass? Change of direction, infield. David Silva has to get it away. Cleared away, well away from goal. Throw in now. Gundogan. Here's David Silva. David Silva! He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. Oh, he spotted the pass and cut it out. A penalty at the King Power Stadium, Alamakinali.
It's a penalty for Leicester City. He's put the ball down on the spot. Come on then, is it a cool finish? Does he go for power? Oh, he never looked confident for me. Off the post, what a chance missed. 40 minutes played, it remains 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Corner now for Manchester City. Well, you can score a goal at any point in a game. He hasn't really looked like scoring any so far, has he? He'll be hoping for better as the match develops.
Yeah, you can only say it must get better from a quality player. To have this few touches is really unlike him.
Well, the team with the ball, we've got a problem now because the opposition are just sitting behind the ball and letting them pass. Great chance to go in front, but he's missed it. Incredible.
But he can't believe it. His teammates can't either.
Sane. Half-time here, plenty of optimism around the ground, and certainly there should be. Danny Williams going off there with a big smile on his face, and he's not the only one. They will be holding up that trophy at full time if things remain as they are.
And this, I think, is where the more senior pros come to the fore, where their experience has got to keep the nerves at a low if they possibly can, and talk to the likes of Danny Williams, make sure they don't do anything silly.
Manchester City wait for the referee's whistle, and away we go for the second half. An attack that wasn't quite that in the end. It's with De Bruyne. Sterling. Sterling swings it into the middle. Great work by the goalkeeper. The ball is his, and he's made sure he's protected it. Steady at best in the first 45 minutes, still 45 minutes to go, of course.
Didn't quite have the impact I was expecting at the start, but time to remedy that.
Now De Bruyne. Clever pass in behind by De Bruyne. Compliment the defender, but not the player trying to cross it. Benteke. Possession back with Manchester City now. Kyle Walker. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Well, we're going to get substitutions from both camps now at the same time.
To be replaced by number 7, Maximilian Meyer.
Let's go down to St Mary's. Alamakinali.
It's a second goal for Newcastle United. 59 minutes played, 2-2.
Cheers, Alan. Townsend. Corner.
These fans have had to be patient last 10 or 15, but now they've got something to shout about if they get a good ball in the box.
In goes the corner. Keeper up well to punch the corner. It's a very good interception. Substitute for Manchester City. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. It's offside. That's what the assistant has said.
Well, when he looks back on that, I think he might be a bit disappointed because the striker seemed to time his run really well.
Number 26, Riyad Mahrez.
Nicholas Otamendi. Walker. Got good width, Manchester City, and they're using it. Good defensive clearance there. For Manchester City, the substitute is ready. Sane. Now it's Williams. Makes a challenge here. Break quickly when they get possession. supporting player alongside. A great chance to go in front. On the front foot now, they've got the corner, hoping for the goal that would put them in the lead. Just a change now. He's bringing on a new player.
Number 5, John Stones.
Swung in from the corner, and they get it away. Corner coming up. Corner's taken. Strong punch from the corner by the keeper. Meyer. Shot on! It's come off the goalkeepers. I was on the verge of shouting goal for the first time today.
The fans were as well behind that goal.
Stones. Now Fernandinho. Here's Williams! Goal! Fantastic for them! The champions now, surely.
Well, he's looked the most likely for me. And what a tidy finish that is.
Danny Williams has been the difference in many ways between these two sides. He scored.
Well, he's a great strength. He's a great threat for his team. Just showed what he can do. Well, Pep Guardiola, he doesn't always go wild on the touchline. Quite often, as you can see, just ordering a little change in formation.
Manchester City in front. Well, the atmosphere's improving now. Now the home team need to improve. They're still in with a shout.
Yeah, time is running out. It's now or never. I think they've got to lift the game.
News of a goal from elsewhere, Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 8 minutes remain. 3-0.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Short passes, but they're keeping the ball. Well, here we go into the last 5 minutes of regulation time, and they lead by 1. Poor attempt at a pass, really. One back very quickly.
He's one of the best, Martin, at just shifting across, reading the pass.
Here's Danny Williams. Room for the cross.
The referee has
The
indicated
official has indicated 3 more minutes.
3 minutes of added time.
He's got some room out here in the wide position. He's a good crosser normally, but that's not... There it is! They are champions of England. What a story here!
Quite incredible. And Danny Williams found himself in this team. He's had to fight hard to get there. He's had to be patient. But what a huge part he's played.
And that goes for all the players, really. They have upped their game, and how for this campaign to win the league. They would never have thought, and Danny Williams certainly comes into that category, that they would have a moment like this at the end of this campaign. It's a phenomenal story.
Well, to lift this trophy, you've got to stay together through some bad times, low times. They've experienced 1 or 2 of those over the months, but they did stick together to reach this moment.
They are the champions! Champions of England! How well they've played all through this season.
And I think tactically, Martin, they've done the necessary. They've been versatile in their formations, and for that, the manager gets huge credit.
Sharing the moment with the supporters, with their friends, with their families, and the photographers.
I think there's a special bond between these players and these supporters, and they've needed fans to stick with them at times. Great to see.
Just a remarkable rise for Danny Williams to be part of this, to be in the photo as a member of the Champions of England 2019.
Danny Williams, Premier League champion. How does that sound?
Ooh, sounds a bit like you're trying to have me on.
Well, saw you lifting the trophy out there. Seemed real enough to me.
Yes, yeah, it was. It was fantastic. And I tell you what, that thing is heavier than I was expecting.
Obviously a special moment in your career, but this season could yet end up being even more special if you can also win the Champions League.
Oh, mate, yes, now you're talking. But before we prepare for that game, I'm going to enjoy this moment right here, right now, with the rest of the lads.
Well, you've certainly earned it.
Oh, cheers, mate. Appreciate that.
Are we not missing a guest? Here he is! Williams, you're just catching your breath, son?
Yes, boss. Something like that.
Oh. Hey, it's not over yet. Champions League final to come. Maybe we should all calm down a little bit. One game at a time, eh?
Yeah, boss. Yeah. One match at a time.
Yes!
How was the gameplay? Did you like it? Do subscribe to my channel below. This is Bonge Manish signing off. See you until next time. Thank you.